So, okay, I've been, as like you guys, I've been going to Hong Kong ever since I was young. But I really didn't get to see the other side of there. And living in Hong Kong during the pandemic, I was able to explore. The Hong Kong Board of Tourism took me to the West Kowloon side because this is a development, as you saw earlier, that they took almost 20 years. They really invested in infrastructure and just building a beautiful space for people to come and enjoy the arts and culture. So as you can see, like there's a beautiful view, and you can walk in this park. You can go to the next slide. That's me. I visited, this is the M+ Museum, and that's me with the curator. It was so special because my husband has been wanting us to go to the museum, but I'm just kind of like ignoring it. Because, you know, I prioritize other things like a Filipino, we want shopping, we want to eat. When I went on this tour, I can tell you, I was so engrossed, I didn't look at my phone because there were so many things that I learned that I didn't know I wanted to learn about, if that makes sense. I think that the M+ Museum really is a show of visual arts and contemporary culture. And after I visited this space, I said, wow, I really needed that time to just appreciate art. And I kept thinking, like, why do we need to expose ourselves into this type of contemporary art? And it's a mix of getting to see, you know, other people's expression of themselves, obviously culture, and also really getting to know the contemporary Hong Kong. All of these modern artists had something to say, and it was set in a way that was, I guess there was digital media, there was a sculpture, it was so interactive, it was so mind-opening that I really encourage a lot of our tourists to come and just take the time, even just 3 hours in the museum. I think your kids would love it. I think they have something for everyone. Yeah, sorry, I'm talking too much.
You know, you're absolutely right, because, you know, we could always...
Intangible that you can't directly, like, you know, when we buy something, it's like, okay, I have this back. But when you go to an exhibit and an exhibition, it's a different kind of inspiration that really pokes at your creative side. And you see how people express themselves. And when after I came from there, I'm like, I want to take up more pottery and I want to do this, because I was so inspired by how everything was curated. The curator said that they now are bringing in Yayoi Kusama, and it took them 4 years to close that deal. It's an international artist. It's going to be on for at least 2 years. They're renovating it. So I really see the investment they have in arts and culture, and I enjoy it so much.
And I'm sure visiting museums